You got to be bold in your own experiences and identity as a creator. Your identity shapes the work that you create. And I have a quote from Sydney Banks, a Scottish philosopher who passed away in 2005. If the only thing people learned was to not be afraid of their own experience, that alone would change the world. And what is this quote really highlighting? Oftentimes, people are scared to find out about themselves. And as a creator, what do these moments look like? Usually challenging moments. Usually moments that test our creative abilities, almost like threaten them in a way where you're like, man, like I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I could do this shoot. I don't know if I could deliver this product that the client wants, or I don't know if I can make a short film. I don't know where to start. I don't know if I have the bandwidth for that. But you got to start. You got to find out. You got to see the other side of it, because oftentimes the other side you find out something about yourself. You find out what works for you on set, what doesn't. And through this pressure you find out. I'm telling you, one way or another you find out through these challenges. So you have to realize the importance of not using past experiences that have like sort of made your like identity, which is a good like you have an identity, that's a good thing. But don't let that like identity sort of limit you from going further. Like let's say you think your identity is, oh, I'm a creator that just does this stuff. I don't want to do a shoot. Let's say I'm just an automotive photographer. I do not want to do a shoot in beauty. I'm not, it's not what I want to do. No. But like what if you find out I can really apply my skills to the beauty industry through cars, cuz cars are a beautiful thing. Beauty is a beautiful thing. What if you find out, hey, I'm actually pretty good at this? Hey man, it happened to me. I used to think cars were my thing, car photography. Didn't want to do anything else. Didn't want to venture into sports photography. I was like, well, I don't know about this. I don't know if I can do sports photography. That's not me. I'm a car photographer. And this is when I was starting out too. So I was like really limiting myself. I didn't really have an identity to begin with. So I'm like, well, why would I do baseball photos? I did baseball photos my senior year of high school for the team. And I found out, man, I actually like this. I actually like photographing sports. And that led me down to doing fitness content. And I'm like, man, I love this. I love finding out someone's reason of why they go into the gym. I connect with that. I go to the gym. So I using that passion and exploring other people's. But that would have never happened if I didn't take that first step into saying, hey, well, I might like this. Let me venture off from the car space over here. Let me trot around to the fucking sports scene. And I was like, oh, I actually like this stuff. You got to be bold in your own experiences and realize your identity can change. Don't feel threatened. Feel like as it's another step. Hey, I might not like this, come out and say, hey, I actually want to do that stuff. But I also might come out saying, I love this. And maybe you become like we're going back to the original example, you become a beauty photographer now, or you become a beauty videographer, filmmaker. You'll never know. But if you limit yourself, you'll literally never find out. You'll never find out. Every shoot is different. Every opportunity to grow is different. Take your skills to each, but don't take a false negative sense of identity as a creator to each. Your skills can be used anywhere. It's like you don't want to be a jack of all trades, of course. Like you don't want to be able to do like everything, every type of genre of filmmaking or like video or photo, because then you'll spread yourself too thin. But be open to new experiences and be bold, be confident in your abilities. I'm telling you, most often than not, more often than not, you'll find something out about yourself. And finding something out about yourself is a net positive. Why is that a negative? No, you learn something. This life is all about learning. This creative journey is all about learning yourself. You're spending more time with yourself as a creator. You're exploring your creativity. Everyone's journey is unique. This is what makes it special. We are in an art world. You enter this world to explore, to not be conventional. So why are you conventionalizing? Hey, I'm just a photographer in this industry. I'm a videographer in this industry. That's it. Dip. Nope, shut up. I don't want to do it. What if you actually end up liking it? What if you actually are like, hey, wow, I'm on the other side of this and I actually now want to shoot this genre because I took that first step. So another important thing I think is, and this goes along with your creative identity and being comfortable with it, is that you can craft stories based on your life experiences, your struggles. So let's say you found out you didn't like this beauty industry, or you did this whatever, you did this type of genre of shooting and whatever. I hate that I keep using the beauty example. I feel like I'm offending people. Um, but you could bring that into a film and be like, you could write a story about that. Or you can write a story about something else, but it has the same theme of what you went through in your life. And oftentimes, those stories will allow you to flow more in writing. It'll be easier when you bring your own experiences and identity to the writing. I found that bringing my life experiences to my films through messaging has helped made my stories the meaningful vibe of short film that I chase so often. I'm always like, I'm not a good writer, but like, so where do I start? How do I make a film that like I watch? Let's say I watch a film and I'm like, wow, that was great. Like, I really felt that emotional journey. Like, how did he come up with these ideas? Let's say you're not a good writer. Bring your identity to it. Bring an experience to it from your own life that you really resonate with, that you really write about, that you really put your heart and soul into writing. And you'll find out more often than not, all those themes and meaningful and clever writing will fall into place because you're feeling so natural when you're typing that story or writing that story out. I gave up forcing the part of it where I'm like, oh, how do I make this clever and unique and whatever? I just like, okay, let me look on this side. Like, what is natural? What have I been through? And what lessons have I learned? More often than not, someone else will resonate with that lesson or will have gone through that experience, will have related to that. And that's a beautiful thing. That is where the stories matter. That is where you need to be bold in your own identity and apply it to things. So, just to recap, it's important that you understand an identity can change, whether it's through an industry change, through a different style of shooting change. You need to be open to these things. That's how you grow. It's how you find things out about yourself. We're all finding things out about ourselves as creators. You have to regulate these expectations. Don't take false senses of identity to things. I can't do that. I can't do that. Maybe you can. Maybe you find out about yourself. Everyone's journey is unique. You got to craft stories that make you flow into writing them. And this is through your own experiences and your identity. Thank you guys. This has been lesson 3 of The Grove. I'll see you next time. Keep on creating. Thanks.